If it turns white and bubbling, it's still dirty. Spray, spray, spray. Look at that. It's soaked and it is clean. So today we're going to talk about the dreaded, dirty, yucky sponge that we can't live without in the kitchen. They are, in my opinion, the best way of cleaning your dishes. They are disposable, they're reusable, and they have been around for years. So you've got your smooth side for your easy cleaning, and then for your pots and pans you have your rough side. This is something we need in our kitchen, but it's also something that carries the most germs of anything in our house. Not just the kitchen, the house. It is the dirtiest thing. It is that time of year. Our kids are in school. They're coming back with all kinds of germs. And this is one of the ways that it gets spread. So today I'm going to show you 5 ways of keeping my sponge clean that you can use in your own house. So let's go. Here's a good way to find out if your sponges are really good and clean. Grab yourself some peroxide and stick it in a small spray bottle. Your sponge and spray it with your peroxide. If it turns white and bubbling, it's still dirty. The first tip I'm going to do is a mixture of water, rubbing alcohol, and dish soap. Let that absorb, get in there. Let this sit for 10 minutes. Another way is put it in a plate. Let's get it damp a little bit with just some water. I'm going to put mine in the microwave for 2 minutes. And there you have a nice clean sponge. Be careful when you take it out, it is hot. The next thing I wanted to show you is whenever you use your sponge and you scrub and you get all of that greasy and food and just a whole bunch of nastiness on it, a good way of cleaning this is just warm water and salt and leave it overnight. Here's how you do it. You take 2 cups of water and 1/4 salt. Stir it. Let the salt dissolve as much as possible. This really gets the food out of all the little areas that it likes to hide, and it helps with all the oil and just greasiness of the stuff that you get on your pans. Okay, here's the nasty thing. Let's stick it in there. Let's wring it out a couple of times. Needed a bigger cup, didn't I? And let's just leave that overnight. The next thing is, after you're done washing your dishes, to take your dirty sponge and stick it in here. The hot cycle will disinfect it, and the detergent that cleans your dishes will also get all the food, grime, and oil off of your sponge too, which is a win-win. So here's another tip. It's basically the same concept of what we used with the rubbing alcohol, but this time we're using baking soda in place of the rubbing alcohol. So this recipe calls for a cup of water, 1 or 2 drops of your favorite dish detergent, and sprinkle in some good old baking soda. Let that massage it in and leave it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, wring it out good and let it air dry. So the next way that I have of keeping my sponges nice and clean is good old-fashioned bleach. And this is an old grandma recipe because they didn't have too much cleaning solution, and at night she would just put a little bit of water, a little bit of bleach, and let her sponge sit overnight. So what we're going to do is we are going to do 1 part bleach to 9 parts of water, and we're going to mix that up. And let that get in there nice and good. And let this sit for 10 minutes again. And the last tip that I have to stop the spread and germs of everything that lives inside your sponge is wring it out as good as you can and let it air dry. Okay, my 10 minutes is up, so let's rinse this out. Wring it out really good. And let's see how clean it is. I'm really soaking it, and I don't see any bubbles. Spray, spray, spray. Look at that. It's soaked and it is clean. So, there you go, everybody. Nice clean sponge. Well, that's everything. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you like this video and want to see more. But I will see you next time. Bye.